for that.
Alright guys, so I know by the intro of the video, y'all was probably like, man, where were they at? And what I mean by it was one of the greatest experiences of my whole entire life, it really was. So before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the video. I definitely appreciate it. And we'll get into this. Man, so I almost died. And I mean by when I almost died, I literally felt like I wasn't going to make it back home. This trip really opened my mind about a lot of things, and it really manifested me into being a very, very strong, mentally strong person. And what I mean by that is, in life, you ever got pushed to a limit, you got pushed to your final limits, and it was either you were going to quit or you're going to keep on going and keep on doing this thing. And that's what it was. We got to a very, very high altitude. I think we climbed about 13, 14 miles. The snow was getting to us, the weight of our bags and all the luggage that we had on us. And it really was a point of, hey, we're going to keep on going and try to make it and maybe die, or we're going to turn around and just try this again. And it sucks to say that we had to turn around and come back, but, we definitely plan on going to another trip and really, really trying to see where things go. But in life, I really understand, especially from this trip, that you have to have positive people around you. You honestly, for you to be successful, the saying is life is like a mountain. It really is. And to get to the very top, you have to take baby steps. And you have to take simple steps to get to that point. And with that, there's times like throughout the whole entire hike, I was talking to my brother and talking to my buddy Drew. It was like, man, I can't do this. I want to go back. But they were like, keep on pushing. There's times I stopped. And Gino, a guy that I actually met, we ended up bonding the whole entire time there. Man, that man was extremely positive and completely motivated me to keep on going. And I realized, when you stay around negative people, regardless of the circumstance, it's going to be hard. It really is. It's really going to be hard when you have somebody complaining about their job and complaining about what's going on with their kids, complaining about they can't finish school. And it made me really sit there and be like, man, there's nothing to really complain about. There's nothing really to be mad about when you really have those people around you. And then I'm just for those people, you push other people too. There's times when they're like, man, let's keep on going. I was pushing Drew and I was pushing Gino. I was pushing Malik. And I kept on saying, hey, let's go. Let's not quit. And ended up just realizing that things are only hard when you make it. They really are. And I mean, this was the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. I mean, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I mean, like when nature itself keeps on trying to tell you like, hey, this is nothing to play around with, it really isn't anything to play around with. And I mean by it was just hard. I mean, it was just hard. I mean, everything with it, everything about it. And I know a lot of people are like, man, I would never do that. And then I always sit there and say, why? Why not do it? Why not do something out of their norm? A lot of people go around and do the same thing. They live as robots. They go to the same job every day. They eat the same meals every day. They keep on doing the same amount of things throughout their entire days. And then the years go by and they're just like, man, I haven't done anything. Kobe Bryant, in one of his speeches, he said, I didn't want to be a player that said, I wish I could have done something. And I think that was just really key because he gave his heart to everything that he did, especially, with basketball itself. And it was one of the greatest things to sit there and have somebody be like, man, they gave it their all. And that's when I realized, man, I truly just want to give it to my all on anything I've done. So I want to show y'all some of these amazing clips that we had. I want to share a part of me to y'all. And it really was just a very, very emotional and awakening to who I plan on being. And this was just such an amazing trip. So, all right, y'all have definitely a good time.
Something inside of you is telling you that. Trust the intuition.
So who do we got out here?
The boys.
The boys.
The fucking boys.
Yo, what up?
Man, we're about to take
G
off.
baby in the hood.
Yeah, G baby in the hood, baby. G baby.
How's that feel? You think it is to get to that rock? It's pretty easy, bro. Yeah, looking very good. No offense, do we want to jump there? Risk slipping? Or do we want to walk around here?
That's the safer method, you're right. These rocks are slippery, bro.
A little bit of sound, piss the trees off. Word up. Oh. How you doing, brother?
Can you feel my love?
Oh shit. We're using and the weather we got, but this was the hardest it's ever been for me to fucking track. I mean, I know rest would help out incredibly, so I know we would be okay. We would have been okay, I think. But I don't know if we would have made it through the top.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome.